Good morning. I literally just woke up. I haven't even brushed my teeth, so I'm glad this is video and not in real life. Yeah, sorry, that's really gross. I'm gonna wash my face, and I need to immediately and brush my teeth, and immediately start doing glam, and immediately start getting some makeup on because I have an audition due in like 3 hours. I always get so excited and nervous. So yeah, let me do that really quick off camera, and then we'll do a get ready with me moment and do my makeup together, and I will catch you up on things. Let's see what my sleep score was last night. 87, good. Oh, that's pretty high. Yeah, I've been in like the 70s lately. It's my Fitbit. Isn't this so cute? My husband got it for me because I complained about not wanting to look like a spy kid. It's a little daintier. I do have athletic bands that I change. Okay, moment of truth. This coffee is like 4 days old. March 4th. Today's the 6th. Okay, 2 days old. I'm dramatic. So I ordered this coffee to come to my house. I don't like to do that because it gets, it gets expensive. But I wasn't gonna have time to stop before I had to go to work. And it wasn't gonna get here on time because there was some sort of event in the neighborhood. It detoured me. I was like a little bit late that day. And I guess I got there on time. I leave super early when it's time to like need to be somewhere. So I got there right on time. Just pro tip, shoot for an hour, shoot for 30 minutes early, and it really helped me out that day. But we're gonna try this coffee. I forgot to say that it came and it got left on the porch for a while, and then my husband got home and put it in the fridge, and I forgot about it, so I'm drinking it now. Oh, I hate when the sticker's on there and it like smells and feels like a sticker. Tastes like old coffee. It's actually not bad. It honestly just tastes like watered down coffee because obviously the ice melted. I just realized I don't have my contacts on. Oh, I think I threw them away. Oh, okay, I need some fresh ones. I always make sure I keep these really fresh because that's how you get an eye infection, sis. And I just threw away like a couple of them thinking that it was, I think this is the old one. Whoops. I'm not gonna dig in the trash. Let's just get some fresh contacts. BRB. I actually went to the eye doctor, and my prescription went up. I was like, am I doing something wrong? And she said, no, it's, it happens. So she said I was still like in a place where it's safe, You guys have saw me do this in another video. I'm sure you're just like, I don't really want to watch this. And if you're down, sis, hi, I love you too. Okay, let me just get these on and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. That took a really long time because I accidentally put them on the wrong eye. Okay, I normally don't like to wear this thing for too long because then it just like squishes my hair. So I probably could use a nicer little headband. I know all the girlies are wearing the little bubble pink one, but I don't know. I don't know if it's my Leo Venus, but I don't want to be like everyone else. I really need to get like a cute backdrop for myself here because I'm actually sitting at my built-in vanity. I did a cool video about it. I just haven't edited yet. Surprise. It's not edited, but I will edit it and post it, and you can kind of see all the cute stuff I bought. I'm not going to show you in this video because you're all set up and comfortable. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. My name is Melissa. Wow. I normally never drink coffee on an empty stomach. I don't know, my voice got so deep. But I just need to wake up because I've been relying on melatonin lately to get to sleep. It still feels like it's in my system, Okay, so I didn't do my skincare. I'm so sorry that I'm like dealing with some sinuses stuff this morning. I think I'm just dehydrated and haven't drank enough water to like break it up. I've been obsessed with skincare lately. I mean, I say that. I've been obsessed with skincare since I was like 15. My first set of skincare was a gift from my aunt's boss, and it was all Clinique stuff. And I had that Clinique routine from like age 14. She got it to me for my quinceañera, right? So I like had it before the quinceañera. So like 14 till 18, 19. And then like 19, I got into Origins. And I've actually been with Origins for like ever. Like that's what I used this morning. I have this little one sitting here so it matches all the little stuff, which you'll see in that other video. But of course I've shopped around and tried different things. So it's been a journey, but there was a point where I was doing way too much and I really hurt my skin. So like for the last couple of years, I was really scared to go hard. So I was keeping it so simple. I think I just did like Aveeno and Pond's or like CeraVe. But lately I've been trying stuff. So I'm gonna start with this Good Molecules. It's hyaluronic acid serum and it's supposed to just be like hydrating and plumping for the appearance of fine lines. So I like to put it on my hand. I know sometimes people like do this number and it's a vibe in a video, but I don't want to like accidentally touch my face with the little thing, and I just try to keep it really like sanitized. So I really just press this in with gentle hands. I know I'm moving fast, but I'm like, don't tug your skin, sis. I remember I got this, like, you know those books that are whatever for dummies? There is another brand also called Keep It Simple Stupid or something. I got like a beauty one back in like 2002, and I read it covered back to front, like cover to back. I don't know what I'm saying. One of the main things that stood out to me was talking about how like pressing on your hand or leaning on yourself and stuff can, you know, just like pull the elasticity in your skin. So ever since then, I've just avoided it. So I never tried to tug on my skin. I try not to like push on it and all of that. I need some more lighting because this is not it, sis. Okay. This is my boo right here. It's much better. It's giving a little more Vogue vibes. Let's do it. My eye cream is Origins, the Plantscription, anti-aging. Everything in my life was anti-aging. Just because, you know, she's pushing 40. We're just trying to age gracefully. I think I learned to do my eye cream with this ring finger in my teens, and I've never looked back because it's the weakest finger on your hands, and it's just, again, you don't want to put pressure on things. Okay, so I have like a bunch of different creams that I alternate for like day to night to like chilling at home day, chilling, going outside day. I think I'm gonna use this one. I've really been into Strivectin lately. I do part-time, and when I say part-time, I go there like twice a month, 3 times a month at Ulta. I really just do it to get product knowledge and be around the vibe. I just love being around products. Like, it's a shame I can't like make that a full-time career financially. You know, it doesn't bring that kind of money in, unfortunately, but I could be there all day long just looking at products, talking to people about products, seeing what they like. It's just like hanging out with your girlfriends or your mom or your aunt or your grandma. Like, that's the vibe there. I love it there, and the girls are so awesome. The woman at the Strivectin, they're called vendors. So you have like the people that work for Ulta, and then you have vendors that work for the brand. And I mean, I drank the Kool-Aid. I even bought this Strivectin neck cream. Oh my gosh, this was such a buy. Like, I'm not gonna say how much it is because Mike watches my channel, but if you look it up, it's got a price point, but it's worth it. So, you know, it's about that time. I needed a neck cream at this age of my life. So the Strivectin, it's the Super C SPF 30 multi-action day cream, like the day moisturizer. So I really wanted something that had lots of SPF, and of course I'm more of an anti-aging vibe going on, so that's what this was for. The girl, the vendor, she is like, I think she's 45, and when I tell you, and she said she was a smoker for years, and girl, when I tell you, you don't even see it on her face. I mean, she's been like an avid user of this stuff forever. She used to work at JCPenney, she said, and she would see like the women come in and buy that neck cream by the freaking dozens. Like, they would just buy like 4 of them at a time, or they just stock up, and it's like a lot of money, right? So she's like, why are these women coming in here in droves buying this cream? So that's what inspired her to start working for that brand. But she started using it and she just loved it. Typically, you want to avoid SPF 30 or SPF when you're doing something camera related or on-screen related. But TBH, I think my skin's just a little bit drier these days, and I don't want to look like tight and crusty on camera. I do want to have like a luminousness to it. It makes you feel more youthful. And the foundation that I use, that I'm kind of stuck on, is super matte, and it'll dry me out if I'm not extra moist. The more luminous the moisturizer is, this kind of goes back to like not being as matte. It just softens a bit. That's just me. You have to shake this up really well. This is Krylon makeup. It's actually airbrush makeup, but you don't have to push it through a compressor. It can be applied with a sponge. It's a very powdery finish, and it actually dries to a powder, so you don't actually have to set it with powders. So that's why I like it too. Like one less step, right? I do want to try some new foundations really badly. I just haven't gotten around to shopping and getting them. I don't know, I just don't like to waste, you know? I don't know, it's like a waste thing for me. I don't want a bunch of different foundations because I feel like they'll just sit around. I don't know. It's probably not true. I'm just kind of being paranoid. This stuff just gets squirted on my face. That's what she said. I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's throwing me off that I'm filming because I usually do my eyes first. I really don't know what's going on right now. I'm sorry I'm chaotic. I'm still new to get ready with me. But I got it on, so I just have to keep going. And to be honest, the look that I'm doing today is so simple. Like, I really just want it to be me because the audition is for a brand I can't share. That's the way it is with auditions. You're not supposed to share anything because, you know, competition, NDAs, all that stuff. Just kind of give me like a luminous glow. It's still really wet though. Like I said, it'll dry matte. You know, here I look great, but I have noticed, and even through YouTube when I watch my videos, that it translates really yellow. Like really yellow. But here in person, it's not that bad. Like, it's not as bad as it looks on camera. So that's another reason why I think I want to play with different foundations for myself. Because it just looks really pretty. Even in that mirror, it's so great. But in the camera, it just looks super yellow. That's why you gotta test stuff out, honey. I'm still a Tarte girl. I do want to switch things up too. Honestly, I really want to get into Rare Beauty. I really want to try some clean booty stuff. Keep your booty clean, because there's just a lot of chemicals and things. I'm gonna go underneath since I already started. But like I said, I like to do my eyes first because I'm not really good at controlling fallout. But this look is so chill today, so it's fine. Yeah, so we just brightened everything up. That's how I like to prime my eyes. And I like the Huda Beauty setting powder. I have it in pound cake down here. We're just gonna go in. Let me see. Am I ready? See, I don't even really create too much dimension on my face as far as highlighting goes, because I don't want to look like modern and trendy. Does that make sense? Like, I just want to look like me. Just I don't want my makeup to change the vibe and take the focus away from the actual commercial and the brand. Although I do feel like my forehead's like a little darker here, so as I say that, I just lie to you. I'm like, just kidding, I'm going to brighten my face. Just tread carefully with it, you know? I just don't want it to be too like, oh, she's snatched. She's makeup. She's the moment in this makeup. No, I just want it to be like, there is Melissa Lee Gomez. And more importantly, there is the character we're looking for. We'll have to be careful because sometimes I like go in, I want to like make myself pretty, and I really just need to like be clean on camera, you know? Where's my brush? Okay, so I am still into the Makeup by Mario palette. I mean, she's hitting pans, sis. So yeah, I want to try Rare Beauty. What kind of Rare Beauty products do you guys like? I know everyone likes the blushes for sure. I did start like a cream-based routine. I'm just doing this little, honestly, there's some red stuff on here. There probably, because it's translating really red. I really was just trying to do neutral. I'll go in with my bronzer later. Maybe I should, well, let me do this side so it's even. And then I'll just grab I think there's a clean one here. I don't know why I grabbed the one that had stuff on it. Just, you know, trying to save money, I guess. Trying to save the product, use every last bit. Okay, see, that's kind of looking more neutral. Actually, I really like the idea of doing my makeup on camera. Like, what? Why haven't I thought of this before? Because it looks so different. I'm just taking the Makeup by Mario bronzer. Wow, she's ugly. But she's also like, she also makes me cute, so. Yeah, we just smoothed that out, see? This one still looks a little more red, but we're not gonna get hung up on it. Sorry, I'm looking over there, so I wanna make sure we're like doing this together. I have a lot of cool stuff to do today. Do I have fallout? This is a brush I like to use for inner corner and the lid, but she's a little dirty. Or I actually did like another color I usually don't do. I'm gonna clean it. I have Cinema Secrets here. The best brush cleaner in the world. I got those little bottles off Amazon. I have one with Cinema Secrets and one with alcohol. Just, you know, keep everything nice and clean. It really gets me in my sinuses though. She's sensitive. I was actually gonna film this last night, the commercial, not to get ready with me. This was a spontaneous decision this morning, but the inner corner is looking a little crusty. What's going on there? So I was gonna film it last night, but right now I'm in Spoon River class. It's an invite-only class at my acting school. And we do these, it's a lot to explain, but it's pretty much the final stage in the Meisner technique. And we're doing mostly like monologues, but we're writing our own in these first few weeks. So it's like a 7 to 9 month process, they said. So you gotta commit at least like 8 or 9 months or something. And in these few weeks, we're doing these monologues we're writing, and every week it's a different topic. Like last week's was, girl, why don't I remember? One week it was most embarrassing story ever. One week it was, I can't remember. But this week is the really hardest one. It's worst childhood memory. And the way I wrote it earlier this week or last week, and then I just had to kind of finish it up, and I was so busy over the weekend, so I didn't get to finish. And so last night I'm like frantically trying to finish it because it's, you know, I should have sent it Saturday. And I was just bawling. I was bawling, crying. And, you know, I took that crazy nap. I woke up, started writing around like 9:45, 10. And when I woke up, I obviously had slept in my makeup. So I just washed my skin off, and then I started to put my skin back on. And so I just kind of had like skin on without really any other bronzers or anything. So I was thinking like, okay, I'll just kind of start, write my thing, and then finish my makeup, and then do the audition last night as well. But the way my face was so swollen from crying, Mike was like, oh, what's going on? He came in and he read my story, and he was like, oh. So it's pretty intense. I'm already tearing up, so I don't even want to tell you what it is. Maybe in another video. Maybe when I get like, maybe like, maybe I can one day like read those things. I don't know. They're pretty intimate, so I don't know. I mean, I'm open, but I'm also like, should I? I don't know. It's a lot. But it's definitely going to be a crying night tonight for everyone. Oh, I don't remember last week's. Last week was our favorite, best or worst hood teacher story. They were like so inspiring, honestly, and we were all crying. I cried the whole time. I was so emotional about it. Why am I shaking like that? Do you see that? I'm not a shaker. I think it's the coffee. Honestly, I think I just need to work out. It's been a while. So I'm just using a little powder. This is honestly the hard part because I don't want to get stuff on my face. So I'm going in really lightly. And do you see my little wingy wing? Just a little flick. Just a flick of the wrist. You guys are going to die if you're like super makeup people because of the way I do my brows. If you're like into like trends and hardcore, maybe you are and you still are going to appreciate this. Or maybe you're not really into that hardcore and you're going to appreciate this. I don't know. Take what you will. But I just use powder in my brows. Like I do have some hair going on, I was getting really good about adding my Revital brow. What is this? Grande brow. I kind of forgot. Actually, totally forgot to keep using that. I wonder if it's helped though, but I'm in the place where I'm just like growing my brows out and just plucking like the strays. I just want like big fluffy brows. Again, with acting, I just like to look really neutral. So it's hard to do trend stuff, which is why I struggle a little bit with wanting to do like full-blown content. I mean, I know I want to do makeup content on my channel because I have so much I've learned that I would love to share and explore and have fun with. Like, I love makeup. It's literally been my life for 10 years. It's so fun, but I'm not like a traditional like Instagram makeup girl. Do you know what I mean? I can play into it and I've had some fun and I've done it, but I'm just like not that girl fully. I don't know why. Maybe I'm having therapy right now, but I guess maybe I don't need to be that girl to explore makeup because everyone of all shapes and sizes needs makeup. I think it's just my personality. Like if I do something, I want to do it the best, you know, or be the best at it, or give it my best, be among the best, or whatever. But like, not everyone's like that. Some people just want to know little tips and tricks to help them, and I obviously get refreshed with that reality every time I do a makeup lesson. Most of the time they want to know full glam, but lately a lot of people are trying to understand how to dress down. I literally had a makeup lesson one time and she was like, I know how to do full glam, I know how to do full beat, but I don't want to do that every time. Like I want to be able to have an everyday makeup look without looking like I'm about to go on stage for a pageant. And I basically taught her this eye. I was like, dude, just like prime your eye a little bit, you know, cut the crease a little bit, brighten the eye, and do a little powder eyeliner. And it like changed her life. She was like, I did not know I could like do less. Okay, I'm looking at this and it looks a little severe, so I'm just gonna get some sort of like soft brown color and just kind of like blend it into the lid. When I go on set and I have my makeup done, like they honestly, like even what I'm doing right now is so much. I just can't help it. But they really just do like a brown on your lid, no priming. I've been on set several times, and you know, just when you're doing classic commercials, it's just this like, you see how I softened it instead of it being so like white? It looks a little more natch. And then they blend out all the eyeliner. In the past, when I've done productions that asked me to come camera ready when I didn't have my agent, the production's a little low, a little less, the budget is a little lower, and so they just kind of say, come camera ready, and someone will touch you up. Or whatever, sometimes that's a thing, regardless of budget. I would come and they would always kind of like soften my eyeliner because I would wear it like stark. Even though it was really thin, they still just like buffed it out. They didn't want it to look like eyeliner. So that's why I'm doing this. Okay, that's looking a little better. Just a little softer. The flick probably shouldn't be there, but I did it anyway. We're just gonna create a little dimension on the skin because the way this little double chin is working, we just need to just mute her a little bit. I really love the Mario bronzers. You know, as much as I think I'm like yellow, when I see this, I just am like kind of pink. So this I feel like ties in some of that pinkness I have in my skin. I don't think I'm as yellow as I think I am. Like I'm olive, right? Like olive, but like a pinkier version? I don't know. Not me being a makeup artist for 10 years and I'm still like not sure about myself. When I see it on other people, I can see it, but on myself, I'm still like, what am I doing? So because the skin's like a little sticky just from the hyaluronic acid and the SPF, because all of that stuff is a little sticky, I'm more pressing than I am like buffing because I don't want to like drag that product underneath and break it up. So the pressing motion just gets it there. And I like to do like contour, you know, there, but I like to bring it a little higher, and then I like to have it in the front because I have these cheekbones and I used to follow the trend and just be like snatch, but then I'd smile and I just have all this like skin here, so I just buff it into my cheek and then I'll do like more blush on top of it. I don't know, I kind of think of Kim Kardashian with her like very kind of, you know, bright under eye, but I have all this like bulk, so I need to respect it, respect the shape of my face and do what's most flattering to me. And sometimes the trends aren't always it for everyone. there are some techniques we can take away that can help us, and we can even manipulate them to help us even more for ourselves. Actually, something I watched recently, if you guys know Painted by Spencer, he's a vibe. I actually have gotten my makeup done by him like 6 years ago. I know, right? Cool. I'll put it here. I think I have like, they're all like terrible Snapchat pictures. I have a picture of me and him, and it's like a stupid Snapchat picture from like, I don't even know what year that was. It had to be like 2017, 18. And I'll show you the picture our friend and photographer Grant Photo took of me. But lately, but now that I'm spending more time on YouTube, I realize he has a YouTube channel. And I don't think he had it at the time back then. He's been doing this thing where he just puts like eyeshadow right under there. Honestly, I'm doing too much. I need to stop. That does look cool, but I can't be doing that for this audition. But you see how it like brightens everything up? He just has like a cream eyeshadow underneath the wing and like kind of here, and it just like kind of drags it all the way up. It's really cool. I want to definitely do that one day when I'm doing full glam. She's awake. I'm a little puffy under the eyes. Dang, you know what I forgot to use? Should have put this. I have this like Spa Sciences thing that they sent me. It's really good, and so I like usually I'm gonna just do underneath. They like roll and I roll, and it's like cold from just being in the house with the stainless steel. Oh yeah. It just feels like it drains the lymphatic system, kind of gets it depuffed, right? Totally should have used that today. I usually use it during skincare, and I think I was just distracted by this, so by y'all being here. But I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad we're doing this. And I think the more I do them, the more I'll be less like split in my mind about it and just relax. I think sometimes I just want to, you know, the Virgo in me just wants it to be perf. And it's like the Cancer moon in me and the Virgo in me are always at war, because the Cancer just wants to be like super open and best friends and like vulnerable and real, and the Virgo in me needs all of it to be completely organized and make sense and be presented in a beautiful package. So I like go back and forth. So sometimes you'll see my videos and I feel like they're like, hello, welcome to my channel. This is what we're doing today, and this is exactly how precise I'm going to be with everything. And other times I'm just like, hey girl, you know, hey girl, I'm glad you're here. So just bear with me as I figure out my personalities and how to show up online with them. Because I mean, I know you're like, keep it real. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's really how I am. Like, for real, my Virgo comes in and she's like, we're gonna just make sure everything's perfect. So yeah. Okay, so you saw I did my blush. I think I need more, but I don't like that brush. Where's my like blush brush? Can't see it. Do I not have one? Oh yeah, I threw it away and I got this one, the one I just used. But this is all I had, and I like the ones that are a little more angular. But it's okay, and I'm pressing it in again, right? But you see how I'm like bringing it in? I know blushes goes up higher, and that's really good for us because it lifts. But for my cheekbones, I just needed to just, you know, be rosy. I did do my nose. I'm not a big nose contour person. I know it's bad. It's bad. It's not bad, but it's bad when you're a makeup artist and you're like supposed to, you know, just have all the things going. But I mean, I could stand to just kind of snatch up the nose. Why not? Let's just do it now. So I'm just going to take the bronzer and kind of go a little bit here and here to just, you know, because I will say I have a little button nose, but sometimes I do, if I don't contour it and it's like bright from the concealer, it will sometimes look really just wide in pictures or videos, especially when I smile. Like it starts to like grow horizontally. You just want to cut it off right here, just more like a button. Why not? And then I just kind of go in here with the bronzer, and you're like, what the heck? I just like bring it all here. I love this brush. It's the C530 by Crown, because it's just like the shape is like do 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 do. Like it does a lot. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighter again, even though it's just not really the vibe a lot when you're doing camera stuff. But I do think it adds like a little glow, and because I'm doing the like, she pretty. the Fenty Beauty one, not the chunky side, the really luminous soft side. I really hardly have ever used that side because I haven't really done like a night out or anything that really requires it, because I like it to be subtle. So you see, it just kind of gave me like a glow because it's brown, right? Like it's very bronze. It kind of just looks like my skin. I don't know what you're seeing. Hopefully it's like blended out. Just tap it into the skin. Do I put it there? No, too much. So this audition is really cool. I'm really excited. I hope I get it. It's funny because I literally told my husband about this product last week. I was like, we need to buy this product. Like, I really feel like it's going to be good for us to have. And now I got an audition for it. Like, my FBI agents are paying attention. No. Okay, so for lips, I really do want to do like, I'm in the market for some sort of lip that works for my audition stuff. I just really haven't found it. To be fair, I haven't really looked for one. But I think I just need like some sort of muted neutral. But my lips are kind of pink naturally. I mean, they don't look it because I have foundation and things on them. So what I really do every day in my life, especially when I'm just like on the go, is I do the Morphe lip liner in Sugar Pie, and I line my lips and then I just buff it out, and my natural color is usually enough, which is funny because people are always asking me like, what lip color do you have on? I need a nude like that. I'm like, it's my lip. But I just think this is a good color for me, so it like works. I think I'm gonna wipe because it's looking a little crusty. I think once I know my lips are peeling, I'm like, girl, you're dehydrated. Okay, see? Let me just dry this. Yeah, I mean, if I could use chopstick, but when I wanted to have a little more, you see, it just kind of gives me a lip. Normally, I would really overline, like a little bit more than this, but because I don't want it to look like, oh, she's like pouty and be about my lips, I'm just keeping it more muted. So yeah, I'm just rubbing it and softening. Do you see? And the side. And this Morphe consistency is like really creamy. Like, I know they're going through some stuff right now, but I really hope that they don't get rid of these lip liners. I always still have access to them. But another close second, in my opinion, not as creamy as this one, but like color on point, consistency on point. Like this Morphe Creamy, this is like Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I have that one too, and it's actually in my car. I threw it in my car one day to like touch up. That and the Too Faced Hot Chocolate lip liner. That combination, also, I get people to stop me all the time. But yeah, this is just like a little more natural. And the other one feels like a lip moment. I always overline this wrong. Like, this side is smaller. One side of my lip is smaller than the other. So I just have to go up a little bit, yeah. It's one of those things where I'm like, this one, and I just keep going. Then I have like this giant lip. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, that looks good. Yeah, it's hard to do it here, but when I see it, I usually see it in camera. Need some mascara, of course. This is the best eyelash curler I have found in like the cheap zone. I've heard the Chanel one is incredible. The Ulta girls love it. I really want to get it eventually, but for now, these are working great for me, and they're from Amazon. And I just kept buying different ones from Amazon based on their recommendation. I think I only really bought like 2, and then I think this is like, I bought this one and another one, and this one really worked, and I just keep buying them. Like, I have 3 of these. I have one here, one in my kit, and one as a backup. I always have like a backup of everything, just in case I run out and don't have time. I hate that feeling when you're like, oh, I don't have anything at home. Like, you'll never catch me not having what I need. Virgo. Oh, yeah. I don't need something that's going to turn into anxiety soon. Okay, at this point I have like 2 hours before I need to submit that audition. Obviously, like, you always want to submit it sooner than later, but sometimes life gets in the way and you do what you do, and as long as you get it in on time, it is what it is. That's where we're at today. We're just gonna be nice to ourselves about it, and the audition won't take me that long because I've been looking at it. Don't get me wrong, like, I haven't just like, oh, I got it and I've ignored it. No, like, I've been reading it and looking at it. Last night after I cried, I just like read it and made sure I knew what I was gonna do, and it's honestly really simple. That's the crazy part. Like, getting ready for it and setting up for it takes way longer than actually filming it. I'm definitely in a place where I don't drag out auditions. I'm not gonna sit there and like beat it to death. I'm gonna give you what I got. I've been training, I've been working on my craft, working on my emotional preparation, working on believing in the imaginary circumstances, and just gonna go with it, you know? I didn't do any shadow under my eye. Normally I would, but the way it's looking here, once I have like better lighting in there, I think it'll be okay. This is definitely like the side that's like aging a little faster. Do you see this? Why is it like that? That's so rude. Like, do you see I just look like nice and lifted, and over here I'm like one step is all it takes. But yeah, for the front she's still cute though. No, it's because this is the side I slept on for so long, and it's the side that gets sun when you're driving. It just is what it is. Okay, as far as hair goes, I curled it like 2 or 3 days ago. So so I'm just gonna like let it be what it is. We're being natural, right? Because this person is sitting on a bus and she's like looking at her phone. So she's not a glam girl out here, she's just herself. So maybe she curled her hair that day, you know, but like, it's just her natural hair. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. You're sliding. So this is the finished look. Very chill, very much me. I think I'm gonna, see how it is luminous, but do you see how I feel like I went a little too far with the blush right here, and it's giving a little bit of the rosacea, but that's okay. We're just gonna take a little bit of powder and like just press it right here and right here, because you do want to be luminous all over, but like these little areas you do want them to be matte. Like, this is the texture area of your face. Just these. Is it coming? It came. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning, getting myself ready. What? Oh, I got a little itch right here. I think my hair activated it. Yeah, so this is my finished look for my commercial. She's just chilling. She's gonna take the bus and go to her job and like look at her phone. It's giving that, right? She's a little bit of a glam girl, but like in the most natural way. Now I just have to find the right top. I don't know why I'm itching right there. Normally I like to find something that just kind of contrasts. I don't know, I think I know what I'm gonna wear. It's pretty much like, I've worn it in so many auditions, but it's just nice and neutral. Like, it just gives everyday energy. So I'll just insert a little clip of me doing my slate so that you can see what I'm wearing. Love you guys. Stick around and watch the slate. Let me know some of your favorite makeup products in the comments, because I just love makeup and I like to hear what you're using and what you love and what Kool-Aid you're drinking, because I want a cup, sis. Serve me some of the Kool-Aid. Let me know what you think of Rare Beauty. Let me know what you think of Rare Beauty, because like what your favorite products are, because I think I want to go there. I think concealer for sure. Actually, you know which one I really want to try is the It Cosmetics concealer, because it has like anti-aging benefits, so you keep using it over time. Like, your under eye will only get better. And it's funny because I knew that from working at Ulta, and the vendor told me that, and then Painted by Sensor, not to bring him up again, mentioned that in one of his videos, and I was like, yes, you're right, that's what it is. And I'm like, I love It Cosmetics. And he even used this on one of his models, because his sister that's all she had, and he like used it and loved it with the full coverage. I'm like, yes, I've been using that for years. It's so good because you get that luminous full coverage and it's 50% SPF. Anyways, that's another video. Love you. Bye. I'm Melissa Lee Gomez. I'm 5 feet tall. I'm in Houston, Texas, and I'm fully available for the shoot.